In a bustling ant hill at the edge of a meadow, there lived an ant named Andy. He was known for his remarkable determination and unwavering optimism. The ant hill was a hive of activity, with ants scurrying around, collecting food and building tunnels. One day, as the meadow's flowers were in full bloom, a sudden rainstorm swept across the land. The deluge was so intense that it flooded the anthill, causing panic among the ants. Most ants scrambled to higher ground, but Andy had a different idea. While others sought safety, Andy began constructing a tiny raft from small twigs and leaves. His fellow ants were puzzled by his actions. "Andy, come up here! You'll be swept away!" they shouted. But Andy persevered, his tiny raft taking shape. He attached a small piece of bark as a sail, and just as the water began seeping into his tunnel, he hopped onto his makeshift raft and sailed away. For days, Andy drifted on his raft across the vast expanse of water. He faced storms and waves, hunger and fatigue, but he refused to give up. His optimism and determination fueled his spirit. He even found small bits of food floating by, sustaining him on his journey. One morning, as the sun painted the horizon with golden hues, Andy's raft gently bumped into a pebble on the shore. He had reached an island. Weak but elated, he crawled onto solid ground. The island was lush with vegetation and teeming with insects, a paradise for an ant. Over time, Andy thrived on the island. He found fellow ants who had also survived the flood, and together they built a new colony. Andy's raft-building skills became legendary, and he taught his techniques to others, ensuring their safety during future storms. Back at the old ant hill, the ants had managed to rebuild, but they marveled at the news of Andy's survival and his island haven. His story became an inspiration, a testament to the power of persistence and resourcefulness. The ants learned that in the face of challenges, giving up was not the only option. Andy's tale taught them to think creatively, to adapt, and to persist against all odds. From that day on, whenever the colony faced difficulties, they remembered the ant who sailed to a new life on a raft of determination.